everyone. God bless you. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, the Lord has been putting in my heart to do my testimony. That's why I'm here. I was not thinking of doing my testimony or doing another video, but like thoughts in my mind were coming to do my testimony, and I asked the Lord on October 13, I think it was. I think it was Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday this week. And I asked the Lord, Father, if this is from you, can you please give me a dream as a confirmation that it's from you? And because I told him, it's like a novel, and I don't want to hurt my husband because of everything that I have to say. And so the following day, he gave me a flash vision, like a flash dream. Before I woke up, I saw Rhonda Epson, and she was doing a video, and it was really quick, the dream, the flash dream that I had before I woke up. And the Lord told me to watch her latest video. And so as soon as I got to work, I looked for her latest video, and it was the one for October 11 that she recorded. And on this video, she talks about a dream that she had, and the reason why she doesn't record as many videos anymore. She doesn't come and records video anymore because people criticize her about her weight, and they make fun of her. And so I commented on her video and told her that the reason I don't show my face on my videos is because of my voice. I have a very low voice, and my husband is always making fun of me because it sounds like a cartoon character, like a child. And I always try to make my voice thicker, but I can't. That's my voice. And the Lord made me understand that if Rhonda can do it, why can I do it? And so that's why I'm here. So I'm just gonna give quick testimony. I don't want to go too much in detail. I was born in a Christian home in Mexico. At 11 years old, we came to San Diego, California. We were attending an apostolic church in Mexico, and as soon as we got here, we attended the same denominational church, apostolic church here in San Diego. And when I was 12 years old, I attended a junior camp from the church, and they gave us a movie during the camp to watch, and it was about the rapture, the end of the world, so many bad things happening, and I got so scared that I decided to get baptized. So I got baptized when I was 12 years old. When I was 18, 19, I started dating my husband-to-be, who is now my husband. He attended the same church that I was attending, and we started dating. And when I was 20, we became engaged. And so I was attending community college while I was engaged. At college, I met this guy. He was from Peru. He didn't attend my same church, but he was very nice. He was always like offering me candy at school and cookies, and I used to work at school, like cleaning classrooms and everything, and he would come and like, I don't know if he he had to wait for me until I got out of work. I don't know, but he would always like be there around, when I was on breaks. Anyways, I started liking the guy, but he was always talking about this girl that went to my church, to the same church. She was attending the same college, and he will always like talk about the girl, the way she walked, that he liked the way she walked. And so I go, okay. But I started liking the guy. And so as my wedding day started coming up, I started seeing less of him. And so all of a sudden he stopped going to school. And I asked his brother, because one of his brothers was also attending the same college. And he told me that he wanted to kill himself, to suicide, because he didn't want me to get married. But he never said that he liked me. He always talk about this other girl, which confused me. And I was engaged to my husband to be, and so I couldn't understand why he wanted to kill himself because of me. And so I tried breaking the engagement because I liked the guy, but as soon as my mom knew that I wanted to break the engagement, she took me out of school. She took my car away, the car keys. She didn't let me go back to school. She didn't even want me to answer the phone. She didn't want me to talk to him at all. And so I tried committing suicide before my wedding, and it didn't work. I tried breaking the engagement. My husband to be didn't want me to break the engagement. He didn't want to break it. And so as the wedding day approached, then came one of my sisters came. She was married. She came to visit my mom, and she went to church, to the same church that I was attending. And then she told me that this girl that he was talking about always in college, this guy, they ran away together and they had sex. There was a big they were talking, gossiping about them too, that they ran together away, and they were fornicating. And so I felt very sad. I couldn't believe it. And one day we were going in a car. I was in the back seat of the car with my sister and my mom. We were going to a store, and I saw them both in the car, in his car, and they were so happy together. They were laughing, and then I understood that it was true what they were saying, that they were together. And so I decided to get married, because I felt I didn't have anybody to talk to then. And so because my mom wouldn't let me even speak with him, nothing. And so I felt trapped. And so I decided to get married. I care for my husband to be, but I still felt love for the other guy. Anyways, I got married when I was 21 years old. And like every time my husband would talk to couples about kids, after we got married, he would say that, oh, we want to wait. We don't want to have babies right now. We want to wait. And so But after like a few months of being married, I I uh, I conceived. I got pregnant, and I was scared to have a baby. And my husband didn't want to have a baby, and so we agreed for me to have an abortion, and I did have an abortion. And that was like a month after I had conceived. A month, 2 months, I don't remember. Anyways, after that, I felt so lonely because I was not happy. My husband was a good husband, but it was just work and preparing food, and it was different. It wasn't the life that I expected. And so after 5 years, I decided to have a baby. So I stopped taking anti-pregnancy pills. I don't know what they call them. Anyways, I stopped taking pills to get pregnant, and so I got pregnant after 5 years, and I have my first daughter. And I thought I was gonna be happy having someone to care for, someone to love, because I didn't feel so much love with my husband. And so after my daughter was born, I started fornicating. I started committing adultery, and for a few years I did it. I started drinking. I stopped going to church because I felt dirty. I didn't want to go to church. I didn't want to have nothing to go with church because I felt dirty. I didn't feel it was right, because I knew the Bible, but I was a lukewarm Christian, and I didn't want to be there. It was like convicting me from the Holy Spirit. It was a conviction that I felt, and I stopped attending church. After my second daughter, I continued fornicating. I got breast implants. I got a motorcycle. I didn't even know how to ride motorcycle, but because I was so in sin, I was crazy. I wanted to ride motorcycle, and maybe the devil wanted to kill me. That's why that came to me, and that crazy thing came to me. And so I learned how to ride motorcycle, and I would go and ride motorcycle, and but I was not happy, and I would drink sometimes. And I tried committing suicide twice when I was sinning. And so my mom, I knew that my mom was praying. Every time that I would go and visit her, she would always say to me, "Judy, go to church. Mija, go to church. This pastor came and preached, and it was really nice. It was really good. You should go." And I would say, "No, Mom, thank you. I don't want to go." And but I knew she was always praying for me. And so I used to go walking after work around a lake in a park. And so one day that I was walking, the Lord spoke to me, and he said to me, "If you continue walking that way, I'm gonna leave you." Those are not the exact words he said, but I knew it was from the Lord. And he said, if you continue walking that way, I'm gonna leave you. And I knew it was him. And so from that day on, I started cutting communication with the people I was having adultery with. I stopped, like, the Holy Spirit is starting convicting me, and I started reading more the Bible. I started getting closer to the Lord, but I didn't go to the church yet. And my mom continued praying, and sometimes she will have like Christian songs in the Bible. One time that I went to visit her, she had the radio on, and there was this brother preaching. And I asked her, what is that? And she told me, oh, it's the radio station. And she told me the radio station. And then I started listening to the radio station because I didn't want to go to church yet because I was not ready to go back. And so after a few years, after the Lord was working with me, the first day that I went back to church, when I got on the altar, I remember it was a very hot day. It was summer. In the church, they didn't have air conditioning. And so the Lord filled me. I repented in the altar for what I was doing. I had stopped committing sin, but the Lord filled me with the fire of the Holy Spirit right there on the altar. And since then on, I started feeling this fire on the back of my back. And I even went to the doctor and asked the doctor, am I in menopause? And doctor, can you please check? And she told me, no, you're not in menopause. You're in your 30s. How can you be? You're so young. And she checked me, and no, you're not in menopause. And I thought I was in menopause because sometimes when I would speak to people, or it's like a flame of fire that I will feel in the back of my back. And I still do. Since that day that I got in the altar, the Lord filled me with the fire of the Holy Spirit. And the Lord gave me love for Him, to love Him more. And also He gave me more love toward my husband. This is what He did. But He was also cleansing me for all the sin that I done, and He started giving me dreams. In 2016, He started giving me dreams. Like, I guess as soon as you start getting right with the Lord, He starts giving you gifts. And that's what happened to me. He started giving me dreams, and many of my dreams have come true. And I've seen the favor of the Lord towards me since I started cleaning myself, getting rid of all the sin, and having communion with the Lord. So that day, I knew when I was in that altar, I sweat so much. It was a summer day, and I sweat so much because of the heat that I felt from the Lord, the love that He had for me. I sweat so much that when I got up from that altar, people look at me weird because I was sweating. All my clothes were so sweaty. And so I knew that represented when the Lord, when it says in the Bible, you gotta be born again. And I was born again that day. So I started having more communion with the Lord, praying, and since then on, well, the Lord has given me a lot of dreams. I don't post a lot of dreams, but it's a lot of dreams that I get from the Lord, and I've seen the favor of the Lord towards me. And so, well, this is my testimony, and I pray that it helps somebody with their walk with the Lord, and that it blesses you all. Maybe I will share another dream that the Lord gave me. He just gave me new shoes. I'm not sure what the ministry will be, but I know it's something bigger, greater than just dreams from the Lord. Is gonna be something greater, and I might come back and share that dream with you. I hope this blesses you. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and make His face shine upon you and give you peace. God bless you, and Maranatha. Bye-bye.